you choose to believe in. Guess the truth kinda lost all meaning, and I'm enjoying the view. Well, I've been a loving lover, I've been a trusting brother. I'm taking my time to recover, and picking it up when I'm better. Oh, there's so much to see in a lifetime, so why does it feel like it flies by? She's staring me down with the bright eyes, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm taking my time to recover, and picking it up when I'm better. Oh, there's so much to see in a lifetime, so why does it feel like it flies by? She's staring me down with the bright eyes, don't threaten me with a good time.
Let's go!
Renekton pops ult, he's booking it. Good damage.
He's trying to kill me.
Let's go!
No shot. Righty everybody, we are back. We are live and we are playing some Vintage Story today. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. I almost didn't know it was Wednesday. What's up, souls? How you doing today? Glad to see your internet is back and running. It's always nice. It always sucks when the internet decides to take a shit. That is for sure a true statement, you know? But yes, we are halfway through the week. This is a nice feeling. Boy. Alright, so update on the creatures mod. Not the entities mod, the creatures mod. I've renamed it. It's creatures. NDL creatures now. Good progress. I made a shit ton of progress last night. Big thanks to AI. Not gonna lie. Copilot did a majority of the heavy lifting last night with the coding, for sure. Definitely learned a good bit. At least like mostly stuff. It's still not working 100%. I'm still trying. There's one last kink that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out why it's happening. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure how to fix it yet. I'm working on that. But yeah, hopefully within the next, like, maybe by this weekend. I don't know. It really just depends. I need to take a break from it is what's going on. I kept doing the same. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. That's spam. Nice. Way to interrupt me, spam call, bastard. I was last night before I went to bed. I was like spinning my wheels, just trying the same shit in a circle over and over again. Like, oh, one of these times it's just gonna work, or something's gonna click, or something like that, and it just wasn't there. So we'll see though. It'll get there eventually. Maybe like another, hopefully soon. And then the mod will be pretty much. It'll be pretty much ready to go. I mean, for the most part. At least the first 3 mobs inside the mod, and then I'm gonna package it and put it live on the mod database, and then I'll start working on the next mob, which is gonna be a slime. I think I want a slime that does a cool jump animation, and whatchamacallit, splits into smaller slimes. So that might be a little complicated to do, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, let's get Vintage Story started. I already did all the mod updating that I needed to do, like on the server and stuff, so we should just be good to just play today. To just play. From wherever we left off yesterday. I know it was mining yesterday. I finished up mining while watching the debate. So... I'm gonna turn down this to half, actually. I'm gonna turn this up. The music's a little loud on my ends. I've been using a new sound or audio. What do they call it? Virtual audio software. It's really good. I like it a lot. I just have there's like, in order for me to have like the volume controls have to be like all the way down in the single digit percentages, and it's still loud, and there's no way to like scale the audio with your computer without scaling your audio's computer. So it's just kind of stupid complaints, you know. All right, come on, put me into the game. Oh, my game just crashed. I think it did. Oh no. This is due to something else? I think because I clicked on the game. You ever do that? You ever click on something while it's loading and it just crashes? Pretty sure that's what just happened there. I'm hoping. Let me pull up the server just in case. Because it was saying something about the pulverizer. Oh no. What happened? Yeah, what the fuck? Pulverizer render, update light and transfer. I don't understand why this is all of a sudden, this is an issue. What is this? Okay. Maybe my mod... There's like another error going on here. But I'm also getting an error from my mod. I don't know. Getting all sorts... Let me restart the server real quick. Not a good start. Not a good start today. What I might do is I might just put the old NDL entities iteration of the mod onto the server and just use that for the time being. That might be the move. We'll see. If it doesn't let me in again, I'll try swapping out the mod. Boot up the game here. Sorry for the rough start. I probably should have tested this before I went live. Although then I would have been stuck in like a troubleshooting loop. Then we would have been really late. All right, server looks like it's up. Let's try connecting again. Merp, merp, merp. Errors already? All right, I don't want to hear it, Eric. What's up? All right. This shit worked perfectly fine earlier. All right. The mod works. Like, I can load into single player with the mod. It's just not working on the server for some reason. But I don't think it's my mod that's causing the issue. I'm getting a weird BE transient. So I'm assuming that means block entity transient for block torch basic lit up. But there is no tool rack west at this position. We'll delete BE. And then when I look at the error code, it says object reference not set to an instance of an object, which I hate that error code. Talk about the most like annoying code ever. And it starts referencing a pulverizer, which I have a pulverizer in my world, but I haven't done anything with it. It just sits there. All right. Well, let me do this then. Let me stop the server. I'm gonna take my mod out, which is the only thing I've updated, and see if it fixes it. That would be causing the error that's causing. All right. And before the world's corrupted, man. I have a backup from this morning, but and I haven't played it all today, so. Ugh. Alright. I'm not seeing the error anymore so far. Alright. Let's see if I can get into the game. Uh-huh. Yeah. It was running fine. I don't know what caused the issue. Bro. Single player. Or no, not single player, multiplayer. What a pain in the ass. Oh, we need to update our hours played on the world today. Where am I keeping track of that? Here we go. It's working. Okay, so yeah, apparently my mod was the issue. All right, well, that's superb. Oh man, you know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been very tempted to just say screw it to any range entities. It's such a pain in the ass. There's no good documentation on it. Setting up thrown items inside of Vintage Story has got to be one of the most convoluted things. But it's like, oh, it's so annoying because you have to make the entity, and then like you have to make like so you have to make the actual, like, it's like a mob, so you have to make that, then you have to make the item that pops up in the creative inventory, and then you have to make a class for it. Like you actually have to code up an entire thing just for that entity to get it to behave just like a thrown object. Why isn't there just not a parameter that says, hey, you know, if it's set to this, like entity or entity projectile, then it just pulls the throw item code. You know, like why? Who? Like, I don't understand like why it wasn't just set up like that. It just seems like so. And I know the game's still in development and stuff, and hopefully, I mean, maybe they plan on fixing this because range combat and range shit in this game just doesn't feel very good anyway. Maybe they're gonna fix it, but it just seems like they kind of like put together the melee aspect of the game, and then they're like, maybe we should throw some range shit in this game as well, and they just kind of like weirdly coded it or set it up. I don't know, because like you can easily do melee stuff. You don't even have to like do much to set up melee attack stuff. But throwing an object, it's like, It's just extremely hard. What in the hell happened here? What's up with my lighting? Why is my lighting acting all... do I have to go update all these? Oh wait, I think that fixed it. Just doing the one. Okay, yeah. Mostly. Oh, maybe this was always dark over here. Nope, this torch is fucked up too. So some of my lighting just got messed up, I guess. Maybe it's chunk based. Interesting. I didn't even realize I saw the torch here. Yeah. Alright, I think we might be good now. Nope, there's still an issue here. Let me see if this fixes that. Alright, I think we're good now. We'll find out, I guess. It said something, it had to do something with like the pulverizer, and that's over here. Wait, is there a hole here? What is this? A termite mound? How did this get here? Wait, where's my inventory and shit? Where's my items? I just realized I don't have anything. What in the fuck is going on? Did I die recently? Oh, my gravestone probably won't be up. Bro, there's no way my mod did all this. That's for damn sure. I don't know what happened to my backpacks and all my shit. I'm trying to remember if I died when I got off or something, but I don't think I did. I might just restore the backup from this morning before I updated my mod, and then just pull... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that, because something's up. The fact that my backpacks are missing, I definitely did not die. I don't know why those were there either. Alright. Sorry, guys. Yikes. Yeah, something's up. So I'm gonna revert some shit. I do not know what happens. Thank God I have backups. So, yeah, I gotta go in here and delete the world, though. Saves here. And then I'll also delete my mod folder as well. And that'll restore my mods to what they were this morning. Damn, my mod really fucked up. Yeah, you may want to do that. Yeah. My mod really fucked some shit up, didn't it? Alright, where's my backup software? We want to do a restore. Alright, we're going down. Server files, data. We want to restore the saves folder. And mods. Okay. Next. Oh, did I get rid of the mods folder though? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, it might take a minute here. Damn, now I'm kind of afraid of my mod. Jeez. That's frustrating. Alright, there we go. I like rename this. Test name. Save. There we go. It's renaming as like my file backups. Okay. So yeah, then let me do this. Let me just go grab. Let me just delete this. I'll download file. Okay, well, fingers crossed this fixed our issue. Server's booting up right now. I don't know if you may want to do an NDL world until you're sure your mod plays nice with everything. I'd be nervous about losing your main world. Thank goodness for backups. Yeah. Well, I'll just leave the server at this mod right now, and I'll keep a copy on my desktop, and I'll just, whenever I go live, I'll swap to the version that's on the server, and I won't update the server one until I'm 100% sure. So I'll do just like test. I'll just boot up a spare server or something, or spin up a server and just do it that way. Hey, we're back up to 555. Let's go. That dropped down yesterday, like while I was live. That should work. Yeah. I'll just make a clone of my server. Just call it the test server. Just rename it. Shit. But yeah, it doesn't interact with anything like that, you know. I didn't change anything that would affect the world like the way it did. Like, I have nothing in my mod that touches like lighting or world generation or anything, that as far as I'm aware of. So I don't know if you died yesterday. I didn't hear. I definitely didn't die. I wouldn't have my items, like my pickaxe and stuff. That stuff doesn't stay. Only your items. In your, like, only your stuff. Mods are correct, right? They can be. Yes, you're all right. All right, looks like server's back up. Fingers crossed this is fixed, because the next backup I have is literally the morning before yesterday. So everything we did yesterday would be reset. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know. It's amazing so many work together as is. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I think, yeah, I have all my backpacks back. Yeah, so there's something that's crazy. That's actually crazy that my mod just fucked that shit up. Alright, cool. Yeah, it looks like everything's good now. Woo! Alright, so yesterday we left off. I did go get more copper, by the way. I finished up clearing out this section of the mine up to this point, so there's still some titanium in there. But we now have, like, we still have a shit ton of copper to smelt. I got all this iron to go through. We can set the, I think, you know what, that's right. Our bloomeries are out of coal. Can you use, so there is, oh, I didn't even know there was powdered charcoal. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's coke in the game, right? Can you use coke with cooking coal in a coke oven? A coke is to coal what charcoal is to wood. Coke is produced by burning coal in an oxygenless environment such as a coke oven. A coke oven is a multi-block structure made of fire, clay bricks, or any type of refractory bricks, and an iron coke oven door. The oven is essentially a 3x3x3 cube of refractory bricks with the center empty, and one of the 4 cardinal directions for the center is also empty. In the center, you'll place the coal layers and in the adjacent empty space, the coke oven door. Ignite the coal with a torch and close the door. In 12 hours, we convert to coke. Coke burns at very high temperatures, though not for as long as raw coal. So, like, I was trying to figure out... Oh, yeah, is that termite mound still there? That was the other crazy thing. Where did that come from? Like, there was just a termite mound here. I don't know what happened to cause that. Because I don't have anything that does anything with termite mounds in my mod. Like, my mod is literally just throwing an entity and spawning some other ones. That's crazy. So, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, where does, like... I'm trying to pull the fucking handbook up and I can't hit the right button. Where does coke lie? So coke, does it say... Burning temp is 1340. Okay, so where does, what's black coal at? So it burns hotter than black coal. So I wonder if I can use coke inside the bloomery. In which case, and then, like, how do we make... Can I use, like, brown coal to make that? I wonder if the wiki has more information on this, because the game doesn't really say. Like, there's two different types of coal. There's black coal, there's brown coal, and then there's charcoal. It's like, which one do I use to make coke? Gotta be careful what I Google here. Let's see. Both coke and charcoal are accepted carbon sources for steel making. Coke making. To produce coke, the player needs a specific coke oven that can be built using the fire clavers for factory. Yeah. Brown coal or black coal can be used in the oven to make coke. So that's actually pretty good then. Because we can basically convert all this brown coal, which has a way lower burning temperature, to coke. A full stack of brown coal will only yield 8 coke. Oh. While an empty amount of black coal will yield... While an equal amount of... Okay, so black coal yields 12 coke. So we'll get way less than the... How much does it take to make a stack? Alright, I think that's a stack right there, right? 16. So it makes about half. So it's like a 2-to-1 ratio, I guess. I don't know if... Will I get this if I don't use a shovel? Okay, I do. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. I don't know if that's worth it, then. I got all that back, right? So my thinking is, because I need more... I need coal for this shit. I also don't know if you can use coke in here. But the thing is, though, I have tons of brown coal. Like, tons of it. Like, I have some here, I have some here, I have some here. There's more over here somewhere as well. Like, there's tons of it. Versus, I haven't found any black coal, like, in all of this area. There's been none that I've found. So I'm thinking I just convert it all. That way it can burn at a higher temp. And I can put the coke oven behind this wall here. I can move these. This could be kind of cool. I don't know if there's enough room behind this, though. I also have to make... I'd have to convert this wall, I believe. So it says the inside is... Maybe they have a diagram of it. Oh, it's a 3x3 itself. Oh, okay. Let me go get my shovel. Where's my shovel at? Oh yeah, we got plenty of room for this then. This is literally like all the space I need. And then we just need refractory bricks, which I don't think I have enough for, but I could tear apart some of these. Should get my iron back. Oh shit, where did you come from? I forgot I need to adjust their lights. It probably came from out there. I forgot I need to adjust their light stuff. Oh, is it full? Wait. How do you make the brick? Oh, is it with mortar maybe? Let me see. H. Oh, wait. What bricks does it need? Does it need the refractory bricks? Oh, fire clay bricks or refractory bricks. Okay, so we can just use these. But it does take mortar. These. Oof. I have 51 oh wait, I have 21 fire clay bricks right here. Let's just use these. I didn't know I had these. So it looks something like this. I need to make some more. I gotta make some more real quick. I didn't need 16, but so it's like that, and then we put the door there. There we go. That's it. And then you fill that up, and I guess you light it. Smoke will start rising from the middle block of the structure similar to smoke. Oh, yeah. To start, simply layer coal in the oven, ignite with a torch, and close the coke door. Smoke will start rising from the middle block of the structure similar to smoke created above charcoal pit. Note that it might take a few seconds until the smoke starts showing. Close up the door as the coal will not transfer if the door is open. Okay. I don't know how long it says it takes. Yeah, okay, well, let's try this. Give me that. You ignite it. Oops. And you close it. And then that should go. I can't see the smoke rising from it, but supposedly there should be. I wonder how you know it's done. I guess you just check on it every now and then. Oh yeah, these have iron blooms in them. I'm just gonna break these ones. A little bit of a loss, but it's fine. Spam calls, man. Make one more. Watch us not be able to use coke in here, though. That would be unfortunate. I put this away then. All right. Well, since we're probably gonna end up just doing that, we might as well go mine up some of that coal, the brown coal that we see. I think that's affected by the mining potion as well, so we can do that. Let's see what it is. Just fill up my miner's potion. Alright, let's go down into the mines. To the mines. Alright, we'll get these 3 first. I think they're over here. Should be... I think it was up here, was it not? Yeah, it's right here, okay. I didn't bring torches with me again. Smart. Alright, anyway, we'll just do it anyway. I don't know how much generates with these at all. Could be a lot, could be a little. Hopefully it's a lot. We can convert it without too much like loss. Doesn't look like it was, maybe. Well, it's spreading a good bit. Damn. Really goes all over the place, doesn't it? Just down here. This might be both of these little marks that I made in one. Make sure I collect it all. Well, I hear a zombie. Or drifter, I mean. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot their sounds don't work still in this version of the mob. I forgot. Dude, there's so much brown coal here. Holy crap. I did not realize. Yeah, we should have got some torches before we came down here. You can't complain about running out, can you? Nah, well, it just kind of, so we are gonna only have half of whatever we get. Well, because I'm gonna convert it over to coke. Because I don't know, I don't have any black coal and I haven't found any recently, so. I don't know if coke has like a specific like use. I know it can be used for steel making, but you can use charcoal for steel making as well, and it just seems like wood is an endless resource. Like you can, there's just grow trees, you know, like you don't run out. If you can't run out, right? But like with coal, you have to come down and mine it, and you technically, I guess, could run out. Like you could run out of coal, right? So it's like if I could use coke for steel making, or I can use charcoal for steel making, why wouldn't I just use charcoal? Why do I have to keep using? Why would I bother wasting my coal? Fuck. For alright, bro. Why would I bother wasting my coal for coke when charcoal's unlimited? You know? If I recall correctly, it's needed for nickel or something like that. Really? Huh. Get this out of here. I think I got it all. Yeah, we really need... we might go grab some torches after we mine all this out. Also, let me turn that on so I can see. Alright, I think we got it all. That was a shit ton. God damn. I am gonna go... I think we got it all. Yeah, this is all just... Okay. I am gonna go grab some dry grass to make some torches, and we're gonna come back in here and light this up. So let me mark this on the map. Let me just change the color to orange. We'll just come back here. Hello, zombie. So you said it's needed for nickel? Smelting temperature. Oh, nickel. Okay, yeah. Nickel has a really high smelting temperature of 113.25 versus like something like copper, which has 1084. So you can use brown coal for that, right? Yeah. Okay, so you do need it for nickel, but what use does nickel have in the game? You can make... Oh, it's for Jonas parts. Okay. Base return teleport. Oh, this is for basically everything Jonas related, I guess you need nickel for. I think the resonator's the only thing I'd want to make. But it looks like that's about it. Nickel ingot isn't anything special. Okay, that makes more sense then. So you do need it. You do need it for nickel. You are correct. And nickel is used for making Jonas parts, which is like, I guess that's late game shit, right? Okay. So that, okay. Okay. I get it now. We're just using it for a separate purpose then. We're using it because I can't find any black coal. Although, if it doesn't work with the bloomery, it's kind of useless, so... Which is a possibility. I'm hoping it does, but if it doesn't, L, big L. At least it'll hold us over until we find a vein of black coal. But even then. Hey, what's up, Not Bloody Lifeline? How are you? Nothing much. What about you? I'm doing pretty good today. Big chillin', you know. Just messing around at Trinity Point, getting some things organized, and doing a little bit of resource stuff. I'm at Lifeline, JKM. Yeah. Whoever is this person? Is this done? Nope, still going. Alright, well, let's put this in here for now. What did I come back here to get? Oh yeah, we need to go get torches. Which means I need to go get tall grass, which means we are gonna go to the bee farm. Hurrah! It's my old account? Which one? This one or Bloody Lifeline? Wow, bitches. But I ain't gonna lie, guys, I'm a little tired today. I got this like tiredness I can't shake. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, look how many times I've died so far. Base 2. This one, that's why it's called not bloody Lifeline. I had to read that like twice. I got you. That's cool. So people knows it's not Lifeline. Okay. I got you. I understand. Hundo P. Y'all ever just chop grass sometimes? Oh, but like I was saying, yeah, I got this tired, like not hazy, but like just tired feeling. By the way, I didn't tell you guys. So you guys remember yesterday how I was complaining that these aren't, like, the flavor's good, but it's just not quite there? So I added a berry flavored, like, one of those squeezy things that put more, like, flavor in. I added that to it. Much better. It's much more flavor. I'll have to tell Dark. But, yeah, it added the flavor that I was, like, thinking it would, which is nice. I was very happy about that. I got rid of the grass. I don't think these are gonna grow anymore. We'll go. Honestly, we could probably get to 100 and we'll be good. Because then that'll make us like 50 torches. I think we'll be okay with 50 some torches. How are these doing, by the way? New frames in 2 days. What this? 2 days, okay. Alright, anyway, let's make these torches. Make 51. Yum. Alright, let's head back. Earlier today, I was watching another. Hang on. Earlier today, I was watching another streamer. Then I went on Discord, and 1,000 beeps happened at once. Oh god. Sounds like a lot of notifications. Yeah, it's very red here. Yeah, notifications are kind of weird on Discord. I don't know. I feel like most people just mute anything that ats them. You know? I won't lie, I do it. Anything that ats me, I just mute. What else? That's lit. That's lit. All right, those should go. I'm gonna put more logs in each of these. And I feel like most people do that, and I don't like the sound too. Yeah. Do you keep any sort of like notification marker, like if you get notified? I'm kind of I've always been curious about this because we have in my Discord, right, inside the Trinity Discord, we do have notifications like for like when I go live, when the VODs go up, we have notifications for that. There's certain notifications we have that you can elect into that, you know, you just got to ask one of us to put you in and you can get it. Like Guild Wars, for example, we just added the Guild Wars 2 alert, and it basically can at you if you want to let you know when like weeklies reset, right? But I'm always kind of curious, like, do people just end up like they get into like, if you go into like a streamer Discord, you just mute that shit like all right away? If it isn't a server that I chill in, the notifications and sounds for that server get muted. Yeah, because that's what I do. I'm only in like one other streamer's Discord, I think, maybe two, and I'm in a couple like game Discords, and like for like when I was running for the Minecraft server, I'm in a couple like plugin servers and stuff like that, but everything gets muted. You can make reaction rolls. Yeah, we used to do that, and we found most people just didn't even know they existed and didn't do them. Our Discord used to have a pretty intricate system for like even just viewing channels and stuff like that, to see certain game channels, and like we used to have channels that were specifically for like, let's say like Vintage Story. Anytime Vintage Story tweeted, there was a channel in our Discord that you could elect to see to view all the tweets that would come through from them, you know. But we found most people didn't even know about this, like the hidden channels. So we scrapped the whole system because it was easier to just show everybody all the game channels that are in our Discord, so they actually knew they existed, than it was to hide them and make them visible when you joined a role. The reaction rules just didn't really work for us, we noticed. No. I think Discord itself, when it comes to stuff like that, I think it just ends up being a little bit too complicated for most people. Like, I feel like most people, when they join a Discord, like, they really don't care for the Discord at all either. You know? Like, I don't know. The only Discord I really interact in outside of mine would be the Vintage Story Discord. And the only reason I interact inside that Discord is because I'm making a mod for the game. If I wasn't making a mod for the Vintage Story for Vintage Story, I probably wouldn't do anything. Like I would read the Discord here and there, mostly looking for game updates and stuff, or if I had a quick question that I needed answered, but I wouldn't really. I don't know. It's odd. The favorite server I am in is mine. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like most people have their own. All right, we can take this off the map, by the way. Most people have their own Discords that they use, and it's mostly just their friends, and that's the one that they utilize and stuff. At least that's what I've found. All right, so it said there's brown coal over here, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Blind. Dude. All right, I don't know if this is gonna be it should be a lot. There's a good bit here. Let's do myself a favor to make this easier, and let's just dig up to it through the quartz here. What was I saying? But yeah, I feel like most people like don't use Discord in the way like a lot of people think people use Discord. Like when you're setting up a public Discord, I feel like you're like, oh, people are gonna like interact with all this stuff and whatnot. Like, I don't know. Is there just not... Oh, this was... Okay. I don't think there's gonna be as much coal here, but I could be wrong. But this could all be on the premise of how I view Discord as well. Like, Discord could, like, people could totally use Discord for, like, legit, like, full-on reasons and stuff. Like, alright, here's a good question. If you guys wanted news on something, right? Like, game updates, or, like, you know, like, new features coming. I guess game updates in general. Like, if you're looking for game updates, where do you usually go or expect to see or get your news about updates for a game? I feel like I know the answer for this, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, just asking a general question. Where do you guys get your new game updates from? Like, where do you guys see that information, like, the most? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one, but I want to know. Better than my server, I like Thorn Smash is a YouTuber that posts leaks about Apex Legends. Okay, that's good. So you go to YouTube. That's fair. YouTube's a pretty good source. All right, we can delete that. That wasn't that much. We're on Game Servers Discord. So, yeah, but okay. So you do use Game Server Discord stuff. I was going to say, I get most of my stuff from X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. That's primarily what I use, or where I see anything first. I feel like I barely ever see anything game update related on Discord. We got zombies coming down. They're all coming from up there. Oh, this guy's not, but Spooter. I'm gonna light that area up. This is that crazy area we were at before. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. Let's go back down here. Grab these. Kill him. So it says Twitter, X, Rock, Paper, Shotgun, PC Gaming website. Gotcha. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same. For me, who plays Destiny 2 a lot, before I found the actual Destiny 2 Discord server, me and my clan were using a bot to get weekly updates, which was using the game's API for weekly daily shit. Gotcha. That's a bit different then. Oh, there's a lot of brown coal here. Sweet. There's a lot of mobs too. We have to deal with. Yeah, so it seems like it's just kind of a mix across the board. I definitely thought I definitely was thinking it was going to be mostly Twitter and X, or Twitter/X would be where most people got their stuff from. I was using Twitter and X as well, but the bot usually posts an update around the same time as the official post on Twitter X. Yeah, that's probably where they got their update from. The bot was probably maybe pulling that information or whatever. But okay. So yours was kind of like wherever was faster, right? I feel like the internet needs a home, like a central area where everything's at, you know, like, or like I feel like Discord does try to be that at times, but it just doesn't, like, without bots. With bots, it definitely is definitely getting closer and closer to being that. Is you can do a lot of integrations, but I think if Discord had more built-in stuff, it would be a much better spot for all that stuff. I feel like also people turn their own Discords into like hubs for that stuff. Like we had it set up so that like like I said, we had bots for every game that we have, like, that's kind of like our mainstay games on our Discord, right? All the ones that have dedicated channels. We have, or I built out bots or like notifications anytime there was an X update. So we were almost building our Discord into like a pretty central hub for all of that stuff. Alright, I think that's all this coal here. Seems like it anyway. So I think we can mark this one off the map and go over to these ones. I think the problem we ran into with the Twitter feed stuff was it was almost like too spammy. I feel. Oh, there's lead here. Is there a lot of lead here? Just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Oh, maybe there is a lot. Let's go up this way. Oh my gosh. It all just like updated right there. I gotta turn up the timers on the Discord and Twitter command, by the way. I do know. I apologize for it spamming. Oh, there's a lot of lead here. Wow, let's go. I didn't expect so much. Did I get it? I think we did. Let me just put a torch up here. Okay, let's go down here. Looking at my clan's Discord server, we got 3 bots. One is for daily, weekly resets. One is to let us know when a specific event happens. They are just for in-game stats and kill stuff. Yeah, I got you. That's cool. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Yeah, I was just kind of like thinking like where like I was like in my head just trying to like think like what is the best social media like platform to get people. Like if you're gonna promote, obviously you should promote everything, right? If you're like a content creator, like you should be promoting your stuff across the board. What's going on here? But like what is like the best way to make like what do people use the most to like follow stuff, you know? Like is Discord like, hey everybody get on my Discord and stuff and push those notifications to people, or is it like, hey follow me on X, you know? Obviously, like I said, if you're a content creator you should be pushing on everything, but I was just like in my head like thinking like, is Discord the better one? Because I feel like everybody just mutes everything on Discord. You know, you join a Discord and you just like, all right, mute the entire Discord. I don't want any of these notifications and stuff. So it's like, you know. We also have a moderation bot to allow people to give themselves Discord roles and music bot. Yeah, we tried doing the moderation bot for the roles. It just wasn't ideal. Obviously, with a dedicated server for a specific thing, it's a little bit better. Our Discord's kind of like a jack of all trades Discord. Let me, did we pass it? Oh, we did. We need to go this way. Oh, my potion. Damn, this bot is sending 1 minute, almost after an hour when I send one. Yeah, let me fix that real quick. It's kind of pissing me. It's kind of annoying me. What's that on the YouTube bot? I don't know. I don't know if they use different ones. I think they do. Yeah, here we go. I gotta adjust. How do I edit this? Alright, user cooldown. I'll set that to like 90. It should be a minute. Let's set it to 120, 2 minutes. I'll set the global cooldown to 60, a minute. And then I'll do that for Twitter as well. Okay, do I have to save? I gotta save. Save. Okay, they should be fixed now. It's probably nice every 5-10 minutes that we get them working, so when I do send them out. Yeah, they go based off of, it's based on when you type in, like, if you type Discord in chat and it hasn't been run within, like, a certain amount of time, it'll run that command again. I'll see how the timing is now, but... Not used to so much chatter inside the YouTube channel. Okay, we gotta go this way. It's right up ahead. Oh yeah. Alright, let's pop our potion. Let's get mining. Again, I'm a lurking boy playing games or browser through Discord or Twitter and X. Yeah. True. I wonder if there will ever come a time when we just refer to X as X instead of like, oh, Twitter/X. I wonder if that'll ever end up happening. I always feel like people aren't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about if I just say X, you know? Like if I say, oh, I post that on X, they're gonna be like, what's X? You know? Like I feel like the name recognition just isn't there yet. Welcome back, buddy. Maybe I'm more likely still going to call it Twitter since it just sounds more better than X. More better. It sounds more better than X. I got you. Yeah, I agree. I do tend to agree. Here's another good one. All right. Where do you guys watch most of your clip content? Like your shorts, your reels, your, you know, TikToks, I guess, if you want to call them that. I tend to watch most of mine on Instagram. That's where I see pretty much all like any clips or reels, whatever they're called on there. I watch them mostly on there. Stories. You watch YouTube? So, okay, you watch the YouTube shorts? Okay. I used to watch a lot of them, but I don't watch them that much anymore. Clips mostly on YouTube. I do watch some on Metal. Oh, you actually watch? I forgot about it. You watch them on Metal? That's crazy. Okay. I generally don't engage on shorts unless specifically linked to from somewhere. Gotcha. Mixed bag over on those then. Mixed bag. This is marketing, by the way. I'm always interested. Every now and then I get a little like curious on where everybody's consuming their content and stuff. Like where are people watching, like, or where are people viewing content and stuff. I'm too lazy to actually like go out of my way and post on any of these platforms or do stuff like that. But always curious where people are watching and like seeing and consuming. Like what's being used, you know? What am I mining? We are currently mining brown coal so I can eventually convert it into cocaine. What? What's the joke, guys? Come on. Lighten up. Get it? Lighting up. Hey, yo. It was a joke, okay? Calm down. Come on. They actually mean it. Jeez. Eric's always taking everything, like, so seriously and stuff. You see this guy over here? So, we've come up with a new nickname for Lord Breeze. So, we always joke around. We call him Stinky and stuff. Not because he doesn't smell, but it's funny to do. Anyway, so Lord Breeze jumps in Discord today. We were playing some Tarkov. And I was like, yo, LB. And he goes, Mr. Stanky. I was like, oh, there's the new nickname. So anytime you guys see Lord Breeze, all right, we gotta hit him with a little Mr. Stanky. NATO secretly installs the drugs mod. Yeah, right? Cocaine makes your character, like, play like this. You're just super fast, you know? There's a lot of brown coal here. Let's go. I have an ad on Twitch. That is what I am listening to you. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I got another one for you guys. All right. This one might answer itself just based on where you guys are watching. But all right, where do you guys watch your live streams at? Like, where do you guys watch your video game live streams? Twitch, YouTube. What else? What else lets you watch? D-Live, Kick. God forbid you watch it on Kick. That cocaine joke would have actually been kind of funny, probably to most of the Kick viewers if we did. X. Do you watch live streams on X? Probably not. I don't think anyone live streams on X. To be honest. Someone probably does. God damn, there's so much coal here. This is crazy. I'm gonna need another coke oven, maybe 2. Do you guys watch your live streams on Discord? I think you know my answer. I've set it up. Yeah. I rarely watch live streams a lot since I tend to find some of the games more better to play than watch. More better! Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I do not watch many live streams. If I do watch a live stream, it's like 1 or 2 streamers maybe, and that's if there's nothing else going on. Live streams are like my last form of content that I check to watch. I will say that. I watch live stream. Oh wait. I watch a lot of streamers. Yeah, that's cool. But where though? Where? Like I get we all watch live streams, but where? You watching them on YouTube? You watching them on Twitch? Kick? Trovo, I think is one. Kick. I think I said that already, but you know, say it again. Oh, there's more lead. Oh my god. Why is none of this lead marked? Twitch mostly? Gotcha. Yeah, I think Twitch overall is just probably the better live stream platform across the board. And I've streamed on all of them, so... Except Kick. I have not streamed on Kick. Or Trovo, or D-Live. I've streamed YouTube, Mixer... what was Mixer called before it was Mixer? It used to be something else, right? What was it called before that? Damn. Don't forget Kick. Yeah, don't forget Kick. Can't forget kick, yeah. I lied? Yeah, it tends to happen sometimes. It was, I don't know if it'd be more of, it wasn't really a lie, it was more just like catching up, you know? I was realizing. It was enlightening. It was enlightening. Yeah. I was joking. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Dude, there's so much ore. Okay, did we get it all? I get all the lead? Yeah, we got all the lead. Got all the lead. Got all the coal, I'm pretty sure. I lied. I need to get, like, up there. Can I not? Maybe just this 2 blocks. There we go. All right, now I got it. There we go. All right. Perfect. All right, lead's gotten. Put a torch up here just because. All right, let's mark this as cleared. All right, we gotta somehow get to this one. I think this one's like kind of around this corner, maybe. I actually don't know how to get to that one. I do watch esports events a bit on YouTube, like CSGO, CS2, Valorant, or COD. I got you. I don't know, it was called Beam. Oh, that's right, Beam.gg. Yep, that was it. It was Beam. Beam.gg, I do remember that. Yeah, I streamed on there for a bit. That was crazy how fast their interaction speed was. That faster than light tech that they had, or whatever it was. Alright, I'm gonna drink this potion. And mine the stuff that's along the way over here as well. Ore mining. Dude, I can't wait till spring and we can do some building. It's gonna be sick. Beam.gg. What does .gg mean? It was just like the, what do they call it? The end of the website address. I forget what that's called. There's like a technical name for it. But yeah, that thingy. Works in IT, doesn't know the end of the website address thing. Man, the only esports shit I watch anymore is League Worlds, and I'd probably even argue that I don't even know if I really watch that unless it's in the US. I'm not mining all that phosphorite. Get rid of this. I just want the coal, which I think we gotta go this way? Is this the way we came from? No. It's a dead end though. Alright, not that way. Maybe it's this way. It says there's some down here though. We can get this. Yeah, alright, let's mine this. I will ask Google. That sounds good. Oh no, I got a work email. Please don't be something dumb. What does the work email say? Oh, okay. Company huddle, nice. Country code, top level domain for the Bailiwick of Grundia. Is that what it means? Oh, well, .gg might, it's just a, okay. It's a domain level, I guess, of it or whatever. I don't know. Some tech dude's probably watching this, but this fucking moron doesn't know what it is. Yeah, it can be the country code for it. and then it can also be like other stuff as well. There's like I guess it would be I don't know if it's a domain. The .gj has multiple meanings and it says that too. Okay, yeah, it's the domain extension. That's what it is. That's the technical term for it. It's a domain extension. Man, my brain was like kicking itself trying to figure that one out. I knew it was something domain, but I didn't want to say the domain because I feel like someone would be in here like, it's not technically the domain, it's the domain extension. But yeah, it's the domain extension. But yeah, domain extensions can mean different things. Yeah. And I think you can register domain extensions, but it's hella expensive. Alright, there we go. Delete. Bro, how? There's gotta be a way to get up there. Where am I? What am I missing? Oh, there's gold here. Yeah, let's mine this. I did know this. It's marked on the map. For some reason, I thought this was aluminum. Everybody likes a little bit of gold in their life. Got it. Do you know what .com means? Probably. I don't know what it means. What does it mean? Let's go this way. Alright, you know what? Fuck that one. I betcha there's a path up here that probably leads over to it. It means commercial? Right. I did know that. I was, for some reason, I wanted to say company, but I knew it wasn't company. I knew it was something like relatively around there, but yeah, it's commercial. It's commercial use. Anyone can fucking use .com. Or public use, whatever the fuck you want to say for it, but it's that. Yeah, I think it might be down this way and to the right. See if we can get there in time. My pick's about to go bye-bye. How much coke do we have so far? Woof. Or not coke, cool. Alright, yeah, so yeah, it's down here. Through here. There it is. I found it. Oh, there's copper here too. I guess I didn't see this. It's poor though. That's fine. We'll just mark it. Did I get all those? Yep. Alright, let me mine this up. I was just wondering this. The .tv domain is the top-level domain. TLD, that's commonly used for websites related to television, video, and entertainment. Yeah. But it's kind of funny since YouTube is youtube.com, even though it's kind of like relatively video and entertainment and all that. You think it'd be like youtube.tv or something. But I guess .com is probably honestly easier to find and sounds less sketchy. Any website that has a different like extension on the end, nowadays people are more okay with it, right? But I'm sure like when YouTube was up and coming, .com was like the go-to because it's like if you were like, yeah, it's youtube.tv, like back in like, you know, like the early 2000s, people would be like, what the hell's that? You know, why isn't it .com? You know, if the .tv even existed back then yet, or you just thought of that? Yeah. That's probably what it was, if I had to guess. And then it just like, yeah, it's just YouTube. Nowadays, though, I feel like people don't even put the .com on stuff. They're like, yeah, it's just YouTube. Just go to YouTube. People don't really use the domain extensions that much anymore. We missed one. Boom. All right, we got all the coal in the area. Huge. I wonder if I can get this copper real quick. Get this out of here off the map without my pick breaking. I might just mine it just to get rid of it all. Regardless of if we had the bonus. Yeah. Did my potion just wear off? No. Felt like it did. At first, they were pretty tight on extensions beyond COM. Then they opened it up for other things. When YouTube started, COM was the de facto extension. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, that's all that. We can mark this on. Very nice. Alright, let's head back to the base. Our coke should be done cooking. I wonder what's down that way. Coca-Cola? Yeah, our Coca-Cola should be done. Made with real sugar cane. It's funny. It's funny. I demand you all laugh. I want ha-has in chat. They can be forced. It's okay. Yummy? Exactly. It's fucking delicious. Ha ha ha, cringe alert. Hey, it's okay. I got my ha-has. I'll take them. You know some Spanish? Same. I know very, very little Spanish. Yo conozco poco español. Alright, that's like the extent right there. I actually, the other, what was it? When I went back to soccer like a week ago, like the day I thought I broke my ankle, right? When I went back to soccer, I actually was helping one of the guys. He spoke like almost no English or whatever, but he was like trying to figure out how to do the pickup stuff. And I was actually able to help him because I knew a little bit of Spanish. Muy poquito español. Yay. Alright, I do have my hammer with me. Let's hammer out these ores. Yeah, my brain's gone over this before. My brain is definitely not wired for learning other languages. Sadly, I've always wanted to learn another language, but anytime I've tried, like I took 3 years of Spanish and I can put like, I know like a bit of it, but not enough to easily speak it. I also took like a year, or I took like a extracurricular of French. Wasn't able to get that down. Didn't even, that one, I wasn't really like, I didn't really even like seem like it wasn't really even interesting. ASL is the easiest. I've tried doing ASL. I learned a good bit of ASL. I forget like all of it though. Again, it's like I was getting it down, but it's like I don't know. My brain just doesn't work that way, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to put this away. Alright, that's fine. We're cleaning up some stuff. Then I go put this gem away. I tried Pepsi Max one time and didn't mind it for a bit, but all of a sudden an awful taste in my mouth. Yeah, Pepsi. I used to like Pepsi a lot, right? Like Pepsi used to be really good. And then like I don't know. Pepsi just started tasting bad. I feel like it's one of those things where it's Pepsi tastes like, so they do this with chocolate. There's some chocolate that is like, there's a reason that there's like the richer, more expensive chocolate that's more geared towards adults. It doesn't taste as sweet as chocolate that's geared towards kids. So like when chocolate companies make chocolate, right, they kind of like they pick and choose their audience, right? Like if you're making a chocolate and you want like kids to eat it, you make it like you make the chocolate taste sweeter, versus like if you want adults to eat it, you make it not as sweet, you make it more tame, right? So I feel like it's the same thing like with Pepsi and like Coke products. I feel like Pepsi stuff is more geared towards younger, like a younger audience and stuff, and it's sweeter, and that's why like people, like usually younger kids and stuff, they tend to prefer Pepsi, but as they get older they like Coke. Thing about learning C# is it's considered a language. Maybe that will help with others. Maybe that's why I can't figure it out. Maybe that's why I can't learn programming. Because it's my brain's like, you're learning a language, buddy. You dunzoed. You know one word in German? I know Guten Tag. The most generic German word ever. Rip Xerxes. Dead. Alright, put that in there. Alright. Yeah. That's why I can't learn programming languages. It's such a shame. But yeah, I always found that fact about like chocolate interesting, and like general, like in general candy. I thought that was kind of cool. There we go. Oh yeah, let's go see if that Coke's done. You still didn't give the poor guy a burial? Damn. Yo, I stopped. So, I mean, we literally built a whole graveyard over here for all the NPCs. It got to the point, I liked doing it at first, but then we were able to, like, getting villagers is so much easier now. Like, you just go in, you click need this villager, and you get that villager. Like, I could go get a farmer back for that villager, like, instantly. Before, it used to be this process. You had to do, like, quests and stuff. It was kind of a pain. It was kind of like, it was a lot easier to keep track of everybody and stuff. Now it's just kind of a pain. I really did want to do it, though. I did want to keep track of all that inside the books and stuff. It just, like... You know, it got to be a bit too much. You know, when things start off really cool and then they get like overwhelming, and then you don't want to. At least for me, I was like, as soon as shit becomes like overwhelming, I'm like, I've had my fun. Where am I going, dude? I'm trying to go put this twine away. Yeah, it got to be that point. It was more tedious than it was enjoyable. Okay, yeah, let's go check the Coke. Actually, I just found out how to not a German word. What? Oh, it's done. We have Coke. I have 8 Coke. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Oh, I need shit in here first. All right, wait. Let's light this up again, though. Light it up. Man, this makes me want to make more of these. Like at least one more. Alright, wait, let me get some... Hopefully it doesn't take as many. No, not that. This. Because if it takes... Oh, that was a lot to drop on the ground. Gonna be here for a minute. So we're not going to do this again. How many do you have? I think there's like 5,000. Hey, you got to give it to Vintage Story. It's able to handle 5,000 entities on the ground. All right, my bad. It was 3.6. It was able to handle 3.6k items sitting on the ground, and the items don't stack in this game like that, like you would think. Like Minecraft, how they clumps them all together. They don't do that in this game. You just found out it's not a German word? It's not? Oh, it does! It does go in here! Oh, that's big, that's big. I wonder if it cooks it faster, too. The only problem is I would need a lot of coke ovens to actually make an effective amount of coke. I guess the question is, I guess we could make more of these. I could make 2 more, put 1 here, 1 here. Or, oh, I can't open this. I was gonna say I could open this up and put like 2 and 2 or something, but didn't we discuss about coke being worthless for steel or iron making due to what it takes to make charcoal? Yeah, so kinda, it is. So the problem I have right now is I can't make iron because I don't have any black coal. I'm out. So you can use coke as a substitute for black coal. And whatchamacallit? Yeah, I haven't found any black coal on my map. I haven't searched like prospecting for it, but I have not found any in all of my trips. I found a bunch of brown coal in this area though, and I can convert the brown coal to coke. So I'm thinking about using that as like a substitute for now. And then once I do find a vein of black coal again, hopefully inside the borders of Trinity Point, I'll be able to do that. So this is the Trinity Point. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. All right. So let me do this instead. Uh-oh. Okay. That was worrisome. We're good though. All right, let me do this. Give me a second here. Okay, you guys see? Oh, you guys can't see it. You guys see? All right, so this is my map of my world, right? This is my live map. Wait, charcoal works for iron, doesn't it? I don't believe it does it? If charcoal works for iron... All right, hang on, wait. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on. Does it? Because I have a lot of charcoal. But I do not think it works. All right, let's not drop this time. End up sitting there for 10 years trying to beat up. All right, let's do that. You like the background music? Yeah, it's pretty chill. Guys, I didn't know this. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there because it looks cool as fuck, but... Solus. Buddy. We're gonna have to talk about your timing, because I just spent, like, 45 minutes setting all this up. And we didn't need... No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Because I figured, because you can't use brown coal, right? Oh my god, I didn't even know the burn temperature on charcoal is 1300. That doesn't, like... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but, like, I did not know that. I thought it was, like, a tiered system because of how the game works, man. Oh my god, bruh. That looks cool. You'll need it for future nickel work. Yeah, we do need it for nickel. That's true. I can make, though... Oh my gosh. Alright, so... we have a new project for today, then. Very nice. NATO derp. No. That wasn't a derp, alright? That was just an unknown fact that my brain was not aware of, alright? That's not a derp. A derp would be I knew, but I didn't know that. I did not know. I thought it was a tiered system because you start off, the first thing you make in this game is charcoal. That is literally like the first thing besides a fire starter that you make in this game is charcoal, right? You can't do shit without charcoal, all right? So I thought it went charcoal, then brown coal, then black coal. I thought it was like that, right? I thought that was the set. And then it made sense that coke would be the final product, right? But yes. I did not think. My brain did not. I guess it. I see where you're coming from with the derp, but come on, come on. Yet you didn't test it. I didn't think it would work because. All right, so I didn't think it would work because the brown coal doesn't work. But I also didn't realize that charcoal has a higher burn temperature, so it's actually like this. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, okay, we can. All right, wait. I have an actual. We're gonna do something here because I have a question about this too. All right, hold up. Do I need to make something? I technically should make a steel pick, right? All right. All right, hold up. Hold up. Oh wait, we can do. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Bruh. Are you kidding me? I didn't know this was possible either. I dig how the base is set up. Yeah, I mean, we're in a town right now. So, and then we're just, yeah, we're inside my blacksmith building. But yeah, it's pretty cool setup how I have it. I can't wait till we start working on the capital city. That's gonna probably be next spring though, not this upcoming one. This is why you test shit. Bro, sometimes you just connect dots and you like, just like, you know, this shit just, you know, you just think, okay, yo, charcoal, it was the beginning fuel of the game. Why would it work on like late game shit? Bro. All right, anyway, okay, that's cool. So, now my brain is thinking, what the fuck's the point of brown coal? You know what the use of... Did I know you knew this at one time? Before... No, I did not! I mean, maybe, I might have. Alright, I might have. Maybe. Either way, my brain is blown today, alright? Alright, so we have a couple projects to work on today. Alright. My only thing is, like, what's the use of brown coal then? Because you can just make a shit ton of charcoal at that point, like a fuck ton of charcoal, and it's basically usable for everything. Like, there's no point in brown coal either. Maybe I'm missing something? Maybe all you do is turn coal into coke. And then you turn the coke into nickel. Did you read my last two messages? Yeah, I read something about the, you dig how the base is set up, and then you said that is cap, which I'm assuming is something with the charcoal. And then you said just kitten. Which makes me sound, it makes you sound like my brother. My brother did that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Or right meow? It says, are you kidding me right meow? It's so funny. Okay, so yeah, this is, I guess this is pretty much just useful for turning it into coke. Alright, well, I think we're gonna get a mod then. And, well, actually, I gotta see, I don't know. The capital things? Oh, I see where you said that is cap. What, you mean this is the capital? No, this isn't the capital. This is just Trinity Point. Trinity Point is a town, similar to how Delrich is a village. And then we have, like, key locations, like the crop farm and this place, the tree farm. But yeah, the capital is going to be, like, the capital of this map, of the Trinity Empire. Which, I wanted to talk to you guys about this, so we got distracted. Alright. Got distracted here. So let me do a little DC real quick so we don't rack up our time, because I don't like fake time. So let me pull up the world map. Alright, world map, right? This is our world. Boom. Alright, this is Trinity Point here. It's gonna be kind of hard. Oh god. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh god. The zoom out's being weird. Needs to be some streaming. Okay, so this area right here, eventually I'll be able to put a border on here, is all of Trinity Point, right? Like down here, up into here, like this is all Trinity Point. So hear me out. Hear me out right now. I was thinking of adding this area to the Trinity Point Empire and making the border over here instead. It makes more sense to have the border here than to have the border like cut through here really weird and then down, you know? So like, for example, I can pull up this map, right? Oh, it doesn't come up. You know, see how the border is now? So basically I'm talking about this area that's like showing right above, like right where my head is, making that part of the Trinity Empire and possibly putting the capital there instead of where I was originally gonna have it. So I was originally gonna put the capital here, right, this area, but I think it might be too small. And I was thinking right here, get rid of this town, right? Regenerate these chunks because this town technically shouldn't be here, and put the capital like maybe here. Or like in this vicinity, like along the water here, like right in here. I don't know. Or just keep this as land and put the capital here, because it doesn't make any sense for the capital as well to be like right on the border. That seems kind of sketch, right? I don't know. Because like these are the northern islands. This is part of Trinity Point or Trinity Empire. Up to here is part of the Trinity Empire. I was also thinking about adding this to the Trinity Empire as well, since it's like a weird spot, like it's just hanging off right here. It'd be kind of small for a new empire, right? So I was thinking about just doing all of this area. I don't know though. I haven't decided. I gotta look it over and stuff. I like it near the water. I agree. That way you can have a dock and stuff. Easy way to get there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Nobody Life. Definitely need it to be near water for the docks. Yeah, I mean, it would be near the water for each of these. I guess inside the center, if I put it inside the center here, it wouldn't be. So I'd probably put it like right in here, like along here. The thing is, these are like crazy tall mountains right in here, and I think that's the same for this. But if I extend this and make this part of the like empire or whatever, maybe build a village here or something, and then put the capital city right here, it makes more sense. You know, it's in the center of the empire. They have all this area and stuff. And then I could also add basically this area and this area. So I think we have... Now, you can't really see it because the map, but... Let me see, can I move this? Yeah, okay. So I would add this little section down here to the map as well. These little like 3 section areas that are kind of like out. I would add those to Trinity Point as well. I feel like I also like, it's gonna make us have to build stuff there is the thing, to make like a reason to go there. So we will have to do that as well. Maybe we'll have to think of like like basically like, so we have to build the vineyard, right, for all the berry bushes and making wine and stuff like that. We have to build like the animal farm area for all like our livestock and stuff. We have Delrich, which is our fishing area where we get all our fish and everything. What I should have done with the crop area, and I kind of regret not doing this, but it is what it is. See, I made this giant crop area. I should have made it into like a semi like town type thing. That might have been a little bit better, but same with the tree farm. Also would have been really hard to do though. And I also like how they're like dedicated things as well, like a dedicated area. Like this is the tree farm and stuff. But I also like the idea of like the villages having like a use, like a reason for the village to be there. All right. So what we're gonna do then? Okay, so we need to decide. It should actually be like this. Do we want to do, is this a only PC game? You can play it on the Steam Deck, I think, or don't quote me on that one, but I think there's a way to port it to the Steam Deck. Shouldn't be hard to make a small village around those. Yeah, I was thinking that. The tree farm might be weird because there's already Trinity Point here. This one's so big though. I don't know. I was thinking about putting a village like in this section. Like that area we didn't really know what to do, like build it like kind of like in this area, build the village and then have the crop area right here. That might work. So okay, so we need to make some charcoal pits, right, so we can generate charcoal. Do we want the charcoal pits to be here inside of this area, or do we make the charcoal pits here with all our wood? Because this is our tree farm. I feel like it would make more sense to have the charcoal pits at the tree farm. We would just have to commute to the tree farm to get that going, but I feel like it would make more sense. And it would give us a reason to go there too. So I think we're gonna go do that. Now, I found a mod, and I've been meaning to add this one for a little while. It lets us use iron doors. So similar to how this is set up, it lets us use iron doors for the charcoal pits. So I think I might go grab and add that mod real quick. And that way we have that. Because it basically makes charcoal bits a little bit easier to use. But I guess let's head out. I'm trying to think if I'm going to need anything. I know I'm going to if we're going to do this. I'm just trying to think what I might need. I might need some stone and stuff. Let me see if I have any shale cobblestone. Bring that with us. Or make some. Got 15. I'll bring this with us. Let me make some more shale cobble real quick. Yeah, sure. That's more than enough. That in there. I want to bring some granite with us. I got a lot of granite. Okay, that works. Okay. Should be good. And then there's wood already there, so we're good on that. I'll bring some tools with us. Where's my tools at? Yeah, let's bring this. Let's bring this. I'm gonna leave my pick here. I'm gonna bring my other shovel, my axe. Okay, yeah, we have 2 axes. I'll bring my shears. That should be everything we need. Okay. All right. I don't think we need anything else. I'm gonna wait till the 8 o'clock reset, by the way, to add the one mod. Shut that. All right, to the tree farm. Going to the tree farm in the middle of winter is so sad. Nothing's growing. Although all the trees are already grown. I haven't chopped them down recently, but still. The hell was that? There's a raccoon. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Alright, here we are. We're in the tree farm. I should have brought some lighting or something for here. This whole building's like pitch black. You can't see the building at all. Saj. Let me in. Alright, so this is the tree farm building. Wow, okay, there's a lot of sticks here. I didn't realize. So I think we're gonna put the pit kilns down here. I think I'll put 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That should be more than enough. I'm just gonna do basic like 3x3 ones. But we have to move these chests to different spots. So we'll start with, do I have an empty chest? This one's pretty much empty. I'll just start with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these like this way. So we'll start with all this stuff. This is all oak stuff. I don't know how this was organized, but that's just gonna have to do. Alright, and then we can get rid of this chest now. Oh my god, that's gonna drive me insane. put that there, and then all the pine stuff. Wait, those are oak leaves. Why they should be in here? Okay, put the leaves down here. I just get it. What? Oh, where did you come from? Got all the pine stuff. Yep. All right, let's grab this chest. All maple. Not acacia, just maple. I thought there was something else, but I guess not. Okay. We got here, we got walnut. Alright, and then we'll go to the other side. Same thing. I don't think we're gonna have enough. Redwood. Oak. That's good. There's that. We have ebony. There we go. All right, and then this is bald cypress. Okay. All right, so I think I need to move this wall back a bit. We're gonna have to move it back anyway, but you know what's crazy? I think we actually have to move this back a bit. I should probably figure out. Knock it off. Get out of here. Get. There we go. And let's see here. Oh, you know, I just realized this is all granite. We did granite down here. Oh. I think the floor granite is fine. I think the walls need to be shale, though. To match the, to match Trinity Point. I think that's how we had that set up. Water back here, too. Alright, so I gotta figure out how many tree types are there in the game. I have just enough farms for all of them. Let's go out this way. There's 1, 2, I think it's 3, and then 4, so that's 8 on each side, so 16 in total. Alright, so technically we need 16 wooden trunks. I don't think, let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, we have 4. So this has to go back at least another 4 blocks for the full storage. If we, to do that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of this water, I think. Damn. Shit's about to get annoying. Good thing it's only 1 deep, it looks like. Oh, this is gonna be very annoying. Okay, this might work. Oh shit, okay. I don't know why this is here. There's probably a reason. I don't know what it is. Okay, I also gotta clear these for the walls. Okay, wait, how far? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do have to clear one more back. My torch! Oh, server's lagging. We're getting close to restart time anyway. I should have brought the iron doors that I have. Okay. Easy enough. Let's do this. Yeah, so a problem I had when I built this building is I was trying to be like unique about it, but I needed to match the rest of the theme for the Trinity Empire. Like all the buildings are supposed to be built the same and shit. Like not the same, but like same block theme, you know? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we already dug. Okay. Ah! Where did you come from? Wait, come over here. Thank you. How to tame your spider right there, boys. Just yell at it. Come here. Save ourselves some blocks here. Let me put a torch back here just to be sure. I think I'm gonna raise their light level awareness, whatever we want to call it. Okay. So we got the general room built. Let me put some torches up so we can see. I just need to get rid of the floor, make it cobble again. Then we have to kind of design the pit kilns here. So I need a way, I need to be able to access them from the top to light the fire, right? But I also want to access them from the front to access what we're going to use for the door and to clear the charcoal out of it, right? Bad spot for him to die. Alright, so this is gonna be great. So this is how I have all of Trinity Point kind of laid out for the most part, I believe. God, its dead hitbox is huge. Oh, actually, I guess it's not too big. Hey, get in that block. Or not. They despawn pretty quick. I could also just harvest them. Okay. Let me clear these out too. Check quick. Okay. What is going on? Let's do this. Oh, yep, see, the spider's already gone. Very nice. Alright, what's in here? Wait, don't I have an empty chest? But it was for... Oh, I have birch. Where's birch go? Oh, yeah, okay. We have to put acacia in one of these. Just throw it in there, and then break that. Collect everything. This one over here. Mix it up a little bit. Interesting, got different types of leaves, and then fill that in. Okay, cool. So we have this layout. So we got to figure out, like I said, we have to be able to get to the front of them. So I'm thinking, and the top. So I'm thinking, let's see, and it's got to be a 3x3. So, and I want to have room for the, I don't want them to be 2 in line. Yeah, this could work. And then do 1, 2, 3. Server's about to restart, guys. I'm thinking something like this. I might even move them over 1 just to have a 3 wide gap here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Although we're gonna have chest here for storage, so maybe that's not ideal. Yeah, you know what? Just leave it like this. I could always put the chest back 1 block, but the staircase here is kind of like there. This should be fine. I was just trying to think of a way, because we're gonna have to go up a little bit. But this should be okay. And then what I think I want to do is... Oh. Alright, server shutting down. Alright, let me go grab that mod real quick that we're gonna need. I think I saved it. Maybe I didn't. I guess I didn't. Here it is. I found it. I did not. Allows iron doors to seal charcoal pits. Iron door must be facing the inside of the charcoal pit to function. So similar to how I set it up. This combined with the beehive kiln mod makes for an excellent mid to late game upgrade. Dedicated charcoal ovens ahoy. Huh. What is the beehive kiln? Adds a multi-block kiln for mass pottery firing after pick. Oh, okay. I think they're adding that in 1.20. Anyway, let me grab this mod real quick. I already grabbed it. Duh. Back to main menu, quit, Control C, percent app data percent, vintage story data mods, boom, put that in there. Also put it here so I can upload it to the server. All right, there we go. Starting up. Back into the game we go. And we're in. Okay. Oh, yeah. Got reset a little bit. Let's clear these out. Again. Alright, there we go. And I'm thinking... I think what I want's on this side. Huh. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Alright. I completely forget how to do this, but I'm doing it. That works. I got it all to work in one go. Very nice. Legend. Okay. So we will have the pit kiln door set up be like right here, but down one. Wait. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Oh, man, this water's gonna be annoying. Oh, my torches just went out. Alright, let me see if I can block off most of this water. I kind of wanted them to be down like one more. Maybe. Oops. Okay. Well, the top's gonna be a little interesting, but so yeah, these would have to go back. At least to here, and then like. So it is a 3x3 on the inside here. So like the pit kiln itself is gonna be, because you don't count the walls, right? So that would be like it, and then you'd have like your wall here, which I think I want to do out of the ashlar block. So you do your wall like this, and then we'll put the door here. Put the ground as this here, and then like this would be like a normal wall. Yeah. Maybe we can do something with that, but for now, just leave it as granite. Oops, not that. Yeah, so essentially you just come down here, open it up, and all the charcoal would be in there. So to load it, you'd also come down here and be able to load it. Let's clear out these, all right. Clear out the walls. There we go. So I was thinking also like to like light the upper fire, you could go up into here. So the only problem is I don't know if it's gonna be how this is gonna work, because we don't have a lot of headspace here, right? Because I think the upstairs is obviously right here. Now I fell down. I fell. Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, and we have like that. So we need a way to light the fire up here while also like, so we also have to cap it as well. So you have this. So you put your fire in there and then you have to cap this section as well. So we can do, I can do this, put this block here and then leave that there as well. And actually just to make it look good, we could do this. So that way we know like, hey, and hopefully we never lose that block here. And we'll just, you know, yeah, like that. We can just do it like this. Okay, that works. And then you just come this way. And then basically what I can do is, we can do, can I do stairs? Yeah. I was like, for some reason I was thinking this mod wasn't working right. Eh. Yeah, there we go. That should work. And then I might just do a wall along here since we have this section up there. Won't look right. Alright, let's duplicate that over here then. Make 2 of these. I don't know if we'll ever end up running both these because that's a lot of freaking whatchamacallit to use. That is a lot of God, I can't think of the word. Brain fart. Firewood. God damn. Brain struggled with that one. Firewood. A lot of firewood to use. Right? To fill both these up. Making sure I'm doing this right. These are down one more. Oh, maybe not. I know this floor's granite, so. No, this is shale. Okay, we gotta place these out. Granite. Okay, and then we gotta use this. Let's clear the rest of this out. Alright, there we go. Got both of those set up. Let's clear this out. Stairs, one there, and that. Okay, and then we gotta do the walls in here. Mischief Raid, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How you doing today? What's up, Hinsan? Dionese? I don't know if I said that right. What's up, Rainbow Tea Kitty? How are you all? Thank you guys all so much for dropping by. How y'all doing? We are currently setting up. I didn't realize charcoal was as good as it was, by the way. So we're currently at my tree farm here, and we are setting up 2 pit kilns. That's what we're kind of setting up right now in the storage spot. How it goes? It goes pretty good. We're chilling today. Had some little issues with the world at the beginning of the stream, so I had to load up a backup, but it wasn't like too bad. And yeah, today right now we're just doing some general work. It's wintertime in our world right now, so I can't do well, I could do outside building, but the area that I want to work on, I need it to be like springtime so trees can grow. So we kind of put this is our fishing village. This is the Delrich fishing village. It's on hold right now. It's across the way from Trinity Point. It's kind of on hold right now. So we've mainly been doing a lot of mining recently. I cleared out a lot of the mining waypoints around Trinity Point here. Uh-oh. Hello, skeleton. Where did you come from? Sag, he's trying to throw at me. Hey. No. Hey. Server. There we go. What was I going on about? I was rambling. Alright. But yeah, I spent a lot of time clearing out a lot of the waypoints around the village, but now I need to like smelt a lot of the stuff. So I need charcoal. I think I need butcher him. Yeah, I need him out of the way. We need to put a wall through the back here. Yeah. Right along there. I guess, yeah, we are gonna need lighting up here too. Do I have torches still? I have one torch. Oh yeah, I had the 29 that went out too. Okay. That's fine. Alright. I guess we'll use this to light these. Put a torch here. We'll light that. How was your stream, Mischief? You have a good one today? I'm gonna put a torch hidden back here. Gonna raid and run. I am off to get some sleeps. Have a good stream. Alright, sounds good. I feel that. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Let's see here. Put that down. There we go. Okay, so we should have decent lighting up here. How do I want to do a stair? Do I just want to do a stair right here? Yeah, just put a stair right there. Do that. So you gotta like walk across here and go up, and then we'll be able to top load these. Like that. Okay. So I think these are good to go. There's a drifter in there. I'll just put this back for now. Okay, so I need to go get those iron doors so we can put them on here, and then we'll be able to test this out, fill one of them up, and get it running, see if it works. So let's head back to Trinity Point then. Skeleton! Thank you. Yep. Let's go. I think I have 2 iron doors at Trinity Point already. I think I bought them when they were being sold by one of the vendors up north. I can see you. No, you can't. One of these days I'll kill that guy. He's just been chilling down there. It'll be the same day that I actually expand this path. One day. By the way, Raiders, welcome. My name is obviously Nate Does Life. I have been running on this world for roughly 400 hours. We've been building out this world. Let me get rid of my, what are they, waypoints here? It's currently winter time, so the map's kind of a pain. So we have a couple key spots here. We have Trinity Point, which is like a kind of like an islandy type area. There's 2 bridges that connect to it. This has kind of been our home base right now. It's just kind of like a town that we built originally when we started on this world. Over here, again, kind of a pain with the snow, but we have my giant crop farm. If we go, let's say, if we go this way, we have a graveyard here for the town. We stopped using that a while ago for all the NPCs. And then we have our tree farm over here that we built last spring. And then across the water, this was my latest project. I started building a fishing village. I kind of put this project on hold because I need to I need to grow trees in here, but it's wintertime, so trees don't really grow. So we've been putting that on hold. We've been doing a lot of mining and resource dealings and stuff like that. I think the doors are in here. Oh, I have 3. Nice. And grab these. This is a modded world. I try to keep the mods that I do have on this world. Like, there's no... Everything that's built here was built like how the vanilla game was pretty much supposed to be. There's no... I don't use any of, like, I don't use, like, QP chiseling for anything like that, or any sort of additional blocks and stuff. I've tried to keep the whole world. Anything that I've built with is vanilla. A lot of the mods that I have are quality of life mods. And then I have some content mods, like, that adds, like, small little cool things. Like, I use a backpack mod here and stuff like that, you know. Some small little cool things to the world. Like, I have a mineshaft mod as well. So, like, when you see all these waypoints on the map or whatever, if you turn them on, and they kind of look like they're, like, in straight lines and whatnot. So, they are actually underground in straight lines. Insane, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. So there's a bunch of mine shafts that run through my world that we use and explore and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, we have about 400 hours, I want to say. I haven't calculated the total last. This is on a server right now, which I don't know how to pull up. Okay, so... As of when we put the world on the server, I have 874 minutes on here. And then I had, while it was a single player world, it was at like 380 hours, I want to say, or somewhere in there. So I haven't done a recent update, but it's roughly about 400 hours total we played on this world. Sleety Flea, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. That guy yelling at me that he can see me is a outlaw, by the way. I have the Outlaws mod installed. But yeah, we mostly just chill here. You know, it's a pretty chill stream. I do a lot of building during the spring, summer, and fall time when there's not a lot of snow on the ground. And when there's snow on the ground, I usually drive myself crazy trying to find stuff to do. And we end up doing a lot of like mining and like inside work and stuff like that. So it's been a pretty fun time. Okay, so if I read the mod correctly, we have to put these this way. Maybe, I don't know. He said, what did the mod say? Hold on. Charcoal pit door allows iron doors to seal charcoal pits. Iron door must be facing the inside. Yeah, okay. So I think, yeah, the door has to face this way. I think that should make these work. Let me go get a bunch of firewood and we'll test it out. I have 38 here. That's not going to be anywhere near enough. We'll fill up this one. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, I found out that charcoal is actually like one of the best things in the game besides whatchamacallit, coke, for using with stuff. I didn't realize I could use charcoal for bloomeries. I found that out today as well. After all my extensive hours of playing the game, I did not know that. So found that out. So we are going to make a ton of charcoal. That became our project for today, is just making a ton of charcoal. I gotta fill these up. Gotta be careful on this one. There we go. Alright, that should be... Oh, no, okay. I overfilled that one. That's fine. We're also gonna need to get some dry grass, aren't we? Oh, we might actually be able to fill 2 of these up. We'll see if this one works first. Okay. So, oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to fill one of these up. Oh, we got lucky. It only filled this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me actually put that back for now. Let's fill up the other one as well, while we're at it. Okay, those are filled up. What do I do with the rest of this firewood? I guess I'll hold on to it. Also, let me put... I'm just gonna put that there just so it's a little bit of a entrance. I guess I could put a door here too. I wonder how that would look. What kind of door should we put there? Maybe a maple one. I should be able to do this. And... No, that's not. Oh, there we go. All right. Got it. Some of this stuff away. Alright, do have my hoe on me, or the scythe. Let's go up this way. Let's grab some dry grass. Oh, is the snow gonna be in the way? What happens if I do? Does it get a... Oh, it only does that one. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Oh, we don't need that much. See, now that's easy to get to. Alright, do that. Do you need some firewood on here? Oh yeah, we can use a torch to light this. It's been a while since I've done a charcoal pit. Oh nice, it actually is working with that mod. Sweet. Okay. We did do the setup right. Uh-oh. Oh, it's filled up too high. There we go. I was like sitting there, I was like, oh, something's messed up. There we go. Take this out of my inventory, do that. Okay, light that. Okay. I wonder if does it tell you the time? No. Alright, yeah, there's smoke coming out of both. So they are going. Cool. And it looks pretty good too. Came out nice. What do we do with the rest of this firewood though? I'm just gonna put it inside a chest here. I'll put it inside. Actually, you know, let's put it inside the chest up here. For the time being. Okay, there we go. That'll work. I didn't realize I had so many cutlings down here. Cool. I like how you can still see the wood through here. Alright, let's head back to Trinity Point while that goes. I think it's gonna take... I forget how long charcoal pits take to run, but I know it's a good bit. Let me also leave the dry grass here as well. We're not gonna need that. I'll bring that back with us. Oh, we had some dry grass already. Oopsie. I think everything else we want to bring back with us. Yeah. Oh, it's getting nighttime again, Saj. Nighttime in the world. You know what we need to set up as well? I need to set up like a more permanent steel making area, whatever the hell that thing's called. The only problem is you have to replace those blocks every now and then. So it needs... Oh, there's a spider. It needs to be accessible, like, the whole thing. I was kind of hoping to wait to do steel until we started building, like, the capital city. But I want to get at least the rest of my steel armor done. In we go. Alright, uh-oh. Where's the issue? Alright, let's drop some of this, some of these building blocks off. And then we might do a quick trip over to Delrich Village to check on our fishing stuff. That, and I can show it off on screen. Alright, put that stuff away. Conglomerate stone can go in here. What's that? Granite goes in here. A lot of dirt stuff. Actually, the muddy gravel goes up here. Yeah, okay. Oh no, it's not the building for the dirt. There we go. I need to relight my torches as well. Here, we can get the torches burning. Let's go in here real quick. Grab some firewood. We shouldn't need this much. Or that much. Let's do that. Do that. Okay. Let's also check the coke down here, see if that's done. I'm just gonna slowly convert all our brown coal into coke. I think that's honestly just a move. Especially since we're gonna have eventually just have a ton of charcoal. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Are these done? Oh, these two are done. That's fine. Alright, yeah. Let's go to Delrich Village. Check all our fish stuff. We haven't been over there in a bit. We've been in the vicinity of it. I'm stuck. And the sound cuts out. It's so weird. Well, we definitely have fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. Damn, 3 fish. That one like bugged. Hey. Yeah. Alright, so that's just from this side. Let's butcher these guys up. Got some eggs. Let's throw them back in there. Alright, let's go over here. Check these traps. Another fish. Another one. Another one. Alright, cool. I don't know why the bass do that. Oh, I was like, what's hitting me? I forgot their sound is still messed up. It's a zombie. These are not good eggs. Okay. Oh, wait, let's check the tree hollow over here. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing in here either. Damn. These didn't get us anything. I wonder if these are like slightly out of range. Like the chunks that are here. I wonder if they're slightly out of range when we're over at Trinity Point and they don't generate. Because they definitely should have had stuff in them by now. We'll see. If these ones have fish in them, though, that might just be a, they might not have caught anything. We'll see, though. No fish, no fish. Yeah, it might just be like, the cutoff must just be like right here. Or something. Oh, there's a whole freaking warband over here. Looks like almost like 2 of them. Alright, well. It is what it is. We got 10 fish fillets. That's pretty good. Hello, zombie. No match for me. Ah. Damn, only made one. Let's put these in here. Oh, I don't have any torches. Oh, man. Wait, there's a torch here, isn't there? There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this was my latest project, by the way, that I was working on. I was working on this village over here, but the problem is I want a bunch of trees in between some of the houses and stuff. So I wanted to get a look for how the trees like look when they're grown or whatever. The problem is they don't grow during the wintertime. So I have to wait until springtime when the trees will actually grow before I start adding more buildings to this area. I guess I could build this one, but all right. Let's head back to Trinity Point then. We got all that we needed from here. What's up, Ginger? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, I think we can also, since we're back here, we can go to the bee base. Our hives should be done getting honey. We can clear them out. Should be. We'll see though. Less than a day. Wait, now it says 6 days. What happened? Wait a second. I swear it just said less than a day. Oh, it only filled 2 of these up. Interesting. I wonder if... I guess it doesn't fill them all? Where's my knife? I don't have my knife on me. What do you want? Alright, well that's unfortunate that I do not have my knife. I could probably make one real quick. I need like a flint. Oh. There's so many spiders. Oh my god, there are a lot of spiders out. Damn. I just want to make this knife. Hey. Alright, come on. I'm trying to do stuffs. Killed the one. There you go. Alright. Yeah. There we are. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. It's probably on my backpack. I am dumb. Okay. Well, we don't need that anymore. Yeah, I wonder if it's a random amount then that get out of here. That it fills up frame wise. Because the one time all the frames were filled. No. Oh, we got a lot of zombies. Uh-oh. Get. This area is very dark, so a lot of mobs spawn. Got him. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, see, this one filled up a lot more. That was a drifter. I should have brought my torches. Oops. Stop it. It's a very dangerous area. Goddamn. Alright. Alright, we got everything. Those aren't done yet. Alright, let's get out of here. Too many mobs in this area. I haven't lit this area up enough yet. They spawn too frequently. Trinity point area. Alright, let's go put this honey away. Sure, I'll pick up that flint later. Oh, I didn't leave the smoked fish over. Oh man, we gotta go back to Delrich Village. I didn't leave the smoked fish in the barrel. Quick run. Ready? Audio's gonna cut out. Like now. Maybe? There it is. Alright, real quick trip here. I just have to put this raw, or not raw fish, but cooked fish. Oh, there's some mobs in here. Quickly. Okay. Apparently not quickly. This guy can't hurt me. This guy can. Alright, there we go. Oops. Can I get in my boat? I think I broke it. Oh god! I did break it. Oh, there we go. Okay. It wasn't letting me in it for some reason. That was weird. I wonder if the audio kicks in at that point as well. Oh yeah, it does. That's weird. There we go. Alright, I think we're gonna do a little bit of a mining trip for the rest of the stream. I think we're gonna go over to this area because there's still, I think, some unexplored areas down this way that we can explore. So I think we're gonna go do that. Just kind of map out some stuff. I also want to look for some ruins. Want to find the ruins. Alright, we have arrows. We're gonna need those. Probably not gonna need the mining potion. I'm not gonna mine too much while we're down there. We're just gonna exploratory. Put some of my tools away. Probably not gonna need, just so we can clear out some space. Not gonna need this dried grass. All of that stuff I will need. Keep that. This can be put away, so can that. I'll keep the pick and the bow and the knife. Okay. Healing potion's pretty topped off. Let me just grab some food. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me go see. I want to see if the alcohol's done being made. We haven't checked on this in a little bit, and I think the last time I checked was yesterday, and we had like 3 days left. Oh, it's done! Oh, nice. We have mead, ale, and more ale. Okay, we have a lot of ale. Where's my bucket at? Let's combine the ale together. This bucket has water in it. Ooh, I hope I put that right block. Anyway, I gotta figure out how to do this. So I think what we can do is fresh for 139 days. I think we... Oh, it does. Okay. How many liters can this hold, though? I don't think I can put any more in there. Okay. I don't have any torches. You know what? We would have needed to make a lot of torches. That means I need to go get grass. We don't have enough dry grass. Give me this. Getting lost in my own city, man. All right, we've been waiting like a week to do this. Let's light this. All right, it's heating up. I don't know how long this takes to do, but basically we're trying to make aquavita so that in the springtime, we're gonna build a couple farms in the springtime. At least currently the plan is to build at least the, well, the original plan was to build the wine, like the berry farm, the vineyard up north in these northern island areas. I also wanted to do our mushroom farm up there, but I think we might expand the border to include like this area, so I might think about doing the mushroom farm down here or even in this area, possibly down here, and just do the vineyards up here, maybe do something between the islands or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's working. This actually works pretty quick. It's already down 1 liter. So it makes rye whiskey, and then basically I think if we run the whiskey through again, we get aquavita, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Yeah, because we need the Aqua Aqua Vitae, I think it's Vitae. For the strong potions that we have in the game. So. Whoa, I didn't know this was a thing. Vitality Flask? When potion is used, 75% extra max health. That's crazy. When potion is used 90%, I wonder if you use the potent oil and the healing oil, if they work in combination with each other. Because when potion is used 90% healing effectiveness, and this is healing. So I wonder if they are good together. Actually, the potent oil would probably be pretty good for if you're running, what are those things called? The poultices, or the bandages. Alcohol evaporates fast, so use quickly. Oh, interesting. So I wonder you have to carry alcohol with you and use that. How much does this heal, though? Plus 7 HP versus this is plus... Wow, that's a huge difference. That's over double. Goddamn. We need bigger backpacks. How much does this, though? Oh, this is plus 7. But you need sulfur. This would be a lot better to carry around, I think, than alcohol-soaked bandages. Because this dries out, and then you have to carry 2 items with you versus this. You have to carry just that. What's this one? Plus 4? Plus 4. Oops. Plus 2. Yeah, these are the way to go. These honey sulfur. I guess you need the honey, though. Right? These would be very good. Oh, we're up to 9 liters. Damn, this thing works quick. I mean, that's all our whiskey. We should probably start brewing more since it takes so long. Let's go grab some more. All right, we got distracted from our mining trip. To be fair, we weren't ready for that mining trip. I needed a lot of torches. Rye grain. All right, let's bring this over. We probably don't need this much, but I forget how much was it. Was it 1-to-1 or was it 2-to-1? Yeah, I need to recode these guys a little bit for their lighting. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I forget what the conversion rate was. You can probably look it up. Oh wait, is it rye flour? Oh, it is rye flour. Duh, it's 1-to-1. Okay. All right, so wait, we can't even use this. Let me just fill these up real quick since we're here. 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna fill that one up because we're gonna need it. Let me go put this back. I think I have rye flour sitting around somewhere. Like a bunch of it. It's not good if it's not down here. That means it might still be... Hopefully it didn't go bad. It might still be up here. Yeah, there it is. Fresh for 5 years. Never mind. It definitely did not go bad. 5 years seems like a very long time to have a world. That'd be kind of cool. Like, we're already, like... We're just starting our 2nd year, right? I guess if you count year 0, it's been 3, right? And we're about 400 hours into our world, maybe more. That's crazy. That's a lot of hours played. Alright, anyway. So it's 50 of this. Definitely did not need to bring as much as I did, but... never hurts. Eventually I'll have a storage here for some of this. Alright, is this still going? 4 liters of rye. I wonder... So it makes rye whiskey. I wonder what the mead makes when you do this. Also, I should probably make a press as well, so that way we can press the honey. I think that should work. And put it into a bucket. I hope it works with honey anyway. I think it does. The fruit press, right? This thing. Looks like, oh, that's pretty easy to make. Okay. Maybe I'll go make that real quick while that's cooking. Let me go grab some of this. How many? I need one of that, okay. Handle this real quick while I'm here. Wait, what? Oh, I think I fucked that up. Alright. I'll just put these in here for now. Actually, you know what? No, I won't put them in here. Yeah, I messed that up. I wasn't supposed to do that. Damn. Let's see here, I guess. Well, that's lame. Actually, we need to be in here. So I think my chisel is in here. All right, so we need the chisel. I need the hammer. I need, I think it was resin, right? Yeah, 2 resin. This goes here, that goes there. Okay, and then planks. And then a metal ingot. Just use copper. Okay, that should make the fruit press. There we go, and then I will put these tools back. Where'd the hammer go? Oh, there it is. I actually can, I can put the fruit press here. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna get some of that. Let me go get the honey. Make some more mead. So I haven't used a fruit press in a very long time, so we'll see how this goes. Wrong building. So I know you put the bucket underneath there, and then how do you... Oh, can you not put these in here? Oh, that's sad. I was really hoping this would work. Damn, so you really have to just... Yeah, I guess we'll just do this real quick. Oh, at least we have the fruit press, I guess. I was really hoping that would work. I'm surprised there's not a slightly easier way to do this. Or a quicker way, I should say. Fill this bucket up. think I ate one. How's this thing doing? Oh, it's empty. So I can take this bucket now, and I think I put that in there, right? Yeah, alright. That was all of it, right? So I think if I put this back into here, it'll make Aquavita. I think I might need to go get another barrel. And a bucket, possibly. Alright, let me go before that thing runs out. I think I have a barrel sitting over here. We can just grab. And then, lucky enough, I have a bucket right there. How convenient. Alright, and then I think, so we grab that, and if I put this, yeah. So I think it should, I don't know, it should make Aquavita. Maybe. Aquavita, repeating the distilling process once more, but with spirits rather than fermented alcohol. The product of this will be merely pure alcohol called Aquavita. Wait, but with spirits rather than fermented alcohol. Oh wait, it looks like it's working. Oh yeah, it is. We're getting Aquavita. Okay, well that's good. So let me take this bucket then, and I'm gonna put this in there, and I'm gonna seal it up. Okay. Okay, so we have some Aquavita now. That's good. So let me then take this. Alright, so we're gonna keep that there. Because we're gonna put that in a different bucket. We're gonna fill this up with mead. Okay, how much can I? Okay, that's all the mead. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so let's take this Aquavita. We're gonna go put this inside this building. I might need to grab another barrel again. Oh my god. I just dumped it on the ground, didn't I? No, why is that a thing? All I did was I held shift. Oh my gosh, bruh. Okay, that's frustrating. All right, well. Oh wait, we're just losing the alcohol. Okay. There it goes. Distilled mead. So I wonder if I can throw that back through here and get more Aquavita. I can't believe I just did that with that Aquavita. All right, well, you know what? It's okay. It was the first set. We'll be okay. Little bit of an L. I'm gonna fill this barrel up with water or not, I guess. Dude, having 2 buckets in your inventory will literally just... It just does its thing, and it's like, Alright, let me go get some more rye flour. Make some more whiskey. It just does its thing. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. I need 50. Alright, yeah, put this in your seal. Boom, there we go. Alright, well, at least we'll get a good bit of distilled meat, I think. How long does this still have left? Oh, we gotta put some more fuel in here. There we go. I should probably go get some more firewood, actually, to put here. Why are these doors just open? I think that's aged firewood we are using. I can't believe we're almost out of actual like aged firewood. We had so much of it. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna take a little bit to do. Alright, I've been meaning to do this for a little bit. I got my axe and my shovel. I'm just gonna put these away in here as well. Axe, shovel. I want to see. I should be able to bury these things. I've been meaning to do this for a little bit now. I don't want them here. Oh. Where'd my axe go? Wait, yeah, where did my axe go? Ayo. Game. I think the game ate my axe. Did I put it down somewhere accidentally? It's gone! I ran out here. Maybe if I relog, it'll come back. Did I hit like Q somewhere I wasn't supposed to? Bro, it's literally gone. Let me disconnect and reconnect, see if it comes back. What? It's literally just gone. I don't... Fine, give me this one. I'll just use this for the time being. No, you know what? We're gonna have to make a new one anyway. Let's just make a new one. I can't believe that's crazy. It just disappeared. Hey. Just vanished without a trace. Axe. Yeah, I need my hammer. You know what's gonna happen after I make this, right? It's gonna reappear somewhere. It's gonna reappear. I know it. Or not. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's go to this thing. and then we're gonna put it down here, maybe? I think I can put it here. Do I have dirt on me? Yeah. No, wait. It's gotta go down. It's gotta go here. There you go. And then I can just bury it. Okay, cool. These things stop the outlaws from spawning. There we are. Nice and hidden. Finally got up here back. Alright, let's go see if that meat is done. Make some more aquavita. Oh, it's just about done. Alright, cool. Alright, it's done. I don't know, is this done? There, it stopped dripping. Okay. So we got 1.17 liters of that. So we'll do that. Wait, what? Okay. Where did the... Oh, the bucket thing. The bucket did its thing again. Where the buckets stack when you use them and then just... I thought we lost all that distilled mead. Does this work though? I don't know if distilled mead lets you make aquavita. Maybe it does? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, this might make a good bit. Oh, does this need water in it? I think it does. Where's that bucket at? All right, we gotta be careful with this. There we go. Bucket over here. All right, that's empty. So I think it's done. It says it's still pouring some in there. So not even a full liter of aquavita. Now it's done. All right, let's take this up. I'm gonna swap these buckets. That's the aquavita buckets. We're gonna do that. Still have the aquavita. All right, we're gonna keep that in there. I think I need to grab another barrel, so let's go grab the barrel from over here. Let's grab this one. What's this one? Does this one have rot in it? Yeah, we'll leave that in there. I don't know how to get the rot out of there. I don't know if it's possible. I'll take this barrel though. All right, we're gonna take this down into the potion shop. Hey. Like, can you put rot in a bucket? All right, and we're gonna put the aquavita in here. .59 liters of aquavita. So I think, what was it we need aquavita for? It's just for the potions, right? 1 liter. Oh, wow. That is expensive. God damn. That's pretty expensive right there. Those potions are going to be pretty high value. Alright. So yeah, we just gotta let these sit then. I'm not going to fill up this barrel though. Alright, cool. Got that going. What else do I need to do? I needed to do something else. I think there's stuff in here. It's all empty. No, that one's still good. This one's just about to finish. 4.4 days, 4.5 days. And then these were all, yeah. That's a shame about that bear hide. I can't believe I turned that into trousers. Oh, there's a longbow in here too. No, I didn't know that. We're putting the longbows in here for now. Oh, it just finished. Nice. Got two leather. Very nice. We're up to 30. Oh yeah, I don't have stickers on me. Okay, that's probably why I haven't done that. No. Alrighty though, guys. I think we're gonna call it here for the evening. We don't really have much to like continue working on. Everything's just kind of doing its thing right now, and I don't want to start a new project so close to the end of the stream. So I think we're just gonna call it here for today. That is gonna do it. Next time we'll be playing Vintage Story is on Monday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means it's a squad stream day. So we'll probably be, I think we're probably gonna be playing Tarkov again. So if you're interested in watching me play Escape from Tarkov with some friends, my brothers and stuff, feel free to stop by tomorrow. It usually goes until midnight, so we usually go a little bit later than today. And then I take for those of you guys that are new here from the raid, I do take Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off from streaming. So the next time I will be back is Monday, and we'll be playing Vintage Story then, unless some crazy stuff changes. And hopefully I'll have some progress on the mod that I'm working on with those creatures. I think there's just one little hurdle, and then I got to figure out what the hell happened with my world today when I uploaded the mod to it. On the server end. I think that might have just been a weird bug, but we'll see. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some updates on that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, take it easy, keep being awesome, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.
All the roads we travel, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. Got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a